maybe listening. Send some messages. Alright, let me put the mic in front of me so that it's not all over the place. And I think I do want some music today. So we're going to be making a forest. It's going to be good stuff. Hope there's enough battery on this thing to last for a little while at least. Let's do no copyright sounds. Because you gotta shuffle. Okay, cool. This should be not too bad, maybe. Gotta turn up the right volume. Okay, cool. I can see this. Let me go to my dashboard. Yeah, that's better. Now I can see things. Cool. And let's do this. We'll make some trees first, yeah? I don't know what this is. Looks like it's from an old build. Yep, it's from an old build. That's fine. Oh yeah, it's from that. Okay, cool. Look at that. Okay. I think you guys are seeing my stream right now instead of my face. That's cool. Alright, that's better. Now you see me. So let me go ahead. Did I send that other massage? I think I sent both. Yes, I did. Okay, good enough then. Let's do this. I collected a few different inspirations here. So that's what I'm gonna go through. Whoops, that's my thingamajigger. So yeah, I think these are gonna be really important, especially this thing. I'm really gonna go for these kinds of trees, I think. It says I'm offline, but it also says I'm online. I don't get it. Don't know if I'm streaming or not right now. It's completely unknown, actually, because it says I'm offline. So let's, but it shows the stream is live. I am very confused. Well, whatever. Let's build. Alright. Let's just say I'm live. Kind of plug myself on the server. Make sure it works. Yeah. Eyes live. There. Shameless plug. Where's the tree? So I'm going to start out with basically the plants first, I think, here, because that's going to be easier, I think. But I definitely am going to be making a very complex terrain, I think. Well, not too complex. I want some flat area, but I also want variation in the terrain, if that makes sense. So, yeah. And I think I'm going to scale this up a smidge more than usual, so like the plants and stuff will be a little bit big, but not like God tree big. So, for this tree, I'm just going to kind of actually make a line now. I'm going to make a few of these trees, essentially. I'm going to give myself some outlines for the starts here. Some of them. Okay. And from that, let's go ahead and make a bunch of branches coming off of it. There, maybe here. And I kind of want these to be more of the plantain kind of trees, so like with the branches that go up. It's a little loud. Okay. So the branches that kind of go up more than down or anything else. And then just kind of make them coming off in every which way. Yeah. Server before. I've seen Buildin and Atheon. Yes, I have been an Atheon server before. I've been there. Just not part of the team. Nope. Guest. Though I probably could have joined that team if I would wanted to. Was definitely an option. But yeah. Don't actually know if they do anything anymore, if they're active at all. So yeah. That's cool. But they should be recovering if they are doing anything bad, I guess. No. Maybe. What do I know? Alright. Yeah, I like that one. Maybe give the top a little more flair here. And the leaves are definitely going to be fun for these trees, I think. I have a lot of ideas based off these things there. Let me go ahead and actually open all these. Let's see if that does the trick. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I highly recommend doing these things for inspiration. So where I got this picture, it's basically just the Sony or whatever, or I forget which camera, Canon, one of those, the awards or whatever, the competition they have every year. Highly recommend looking through those photos because they're good stuff. There's a reason that they won. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, just that. Okay, I'm gonna make a few more lines here to go off the trees before I make that one kind of flunky. Let's make this one tiny. Let's get another bigger tree in here. Maybe a couple more bigger trees, because, yeah. Definitely want just a bunch of variation, basically, is what's going to happen here. Might be sort of slow going, but we'll get there. And the leaves are just going to be super easy, and I can do them all at the same time. At least that's the plan here. Just kind of make all the trees outlines first, and then make the leaves. And then terraform some land for them. But yeah. Okay. Don't want to do too much with this. It's got to kind of look like a sapling of a tree. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Except let's do it like maybe that. Yeah. Okay. Because that is an important thing to note when you're making like forests and stuff, is that there are definitely smaller plants there as well, not just the big trees. And they vary in size drastically. I will say I actually learned that from a Sketchfab build. At least that part, to put more small plants myself. Or at least I took the advice from the Sketchfab build. Okay. Just been avoiding this tree, it seems. Alright, I'll make this one now. I don't know, how many do I got so far? 5? I think I'll make one more tree. Like, that's kind of equivalent to that size more so than any other one. Maybe even bigger than that one. And then I'll make leaves for all of them. And then I'll make some more plants to go with our forest here. Because trees alone does not make a forest. Gotta have all of the elements, as it were. But yeah. Okay, let's see if that's looking okay. We got a pretty good variety here. Let's make this trunk a little more thinned out here. Kind of blend it in better. It's better. My 0.5 wide tree. Yeah. Okay, let's go a couple more. This one. The more trees, the merrier, eh? The more generic it looks, the better, I'd say, in this case, actually. branches all over the place, mainly going upward, but coming upward from different spots of the tree is important. Otherwise it would look kind of awkward. Let's give that some more curve there. That'll work. Maybe. I'm gonna go a little bit lower with those branches here. Any staff online? Do not know. Is there any blue? Doesn't look like it. Unfortunately, for whoever that is. Alright. Maybe a few more branches on this one now. Kind of looking a little bare on this side. I don't know why my Minecraft does that all the time, but I'll have to like flash one of my inventories or something, or like do this to make it go away, because I'll just start flying without touching anything and really fast forever. So don't know if that's like due to lag or anything, but happens all the time. It's super annoying. Don't know if I'm the only one though. Probably. Okay, I like those. Not too bad. Let's fix this up a little bit here. I think I'd rather have this one be higher there. Like so. And yeah, that'll work. Cool. Now let's make some plants. Let me look at my stuff here. So I actually do really like the plants and stuff that are in this forest, and I kind of just like this forest in general. So I think what would be good to make are these things, kind of like these little twigs with just kind of leaves on the tops of them. But in order to do that, we actually might need to do a little bit of modifying here first, because I want to make those plants sort of tall, but I also want to make these not way taller than these. So I'm going to move these all up 3. Let's go. Yeah, that's going. That's better. Okay. Nice. And I think I'm going to use fences for those ones too, just to be a little more creative, perhaps. Okay. That might work. I don't like that. That's better. Good enough. Okay. So maybe add another branch right here, because this one looks awkward now. Just those. Okay. Other plants. Let's do a fence. Let me get the dark fence. And then I will most likely just use the same stuff that I did, or the same leaves, I guess, for this, instead of trying to get a new one. So yeah, I'm gonna make a bunch of variants of this. Let's see what happens here. Might look really bad, might not. We'll see. Okay. Let's do this branch too. Doing just that. Nice. I think it's crazy that I like get a flash of the plane shadow in my room. Like, I don't even live that close to the airport or anything. It's just happens to happen a lot. They must take off from that exact trajectory or whatever a lot. Like a couple of just short little stubs here. Make a couple taller ones. Branches on the top here, just kind of splitting out. And that'll be the tallest one, I think. Anything taller than that would look awkward. In fact, let's just do that. Actually, you know what? Maybe on these bottom parts I can put some of these with like wood or something, yeah. Yeah. Maybe even do that one for that. Have a little combination going on here. Sounds good. Okay. I like it. Those will work. Maybe add a few more branches to some of these, like this one is kind of bare for how big it is. And then maybe add another branch to this bed. What? And one branch right here as well. Let's do that. Nice. Okay. Now let's make some leaves. So let me go back to my lovely thing for that. It doesn't need to be very complex. I really like those trees actually. We basically just have like a generic tree. I don't want to do anything too complicated. So probably just like these kind of leaves here. Yeah, cool. I like it. Music not too bad. Up one. One. Rule of threes. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think we'll just do it with all leaves, because otherwise it'll be awkward. Let's do birch. Bam. Okay. I think yeah, that sounds nice. So let me make one more center point to come off of here, and then I'm just going to do a ton of like leaves, kind of lines, leaf lines coming off of it, basically. I want them to look as liney as possible, I think. Well, as leafy as possible, not as liney as possible. I think that one will work. So that's center. Let's just do one center position for this leaf. Let's do that. Give it some style. Give it some flair. Fire in Minecraft. That's all I make is fire. I'm just kidding. So yeah, this part is definitely the most fun part, I think. You just get to flop around leaves, and then all of a sudden you can make trees of leaves in no time. Let's do one of these again. I like these little like 3-prong leaf thing, sort of. Just kind of a bunch of different variations of 3-prong leaves. Let's do that one. But I think I like this the best. This shape for the leaf. So I want to put a bunch of those, make sure that shape comes in a lot in the leaves. Okay, and now I need smaller leaves for the smaller plants here. So actually I'm just going to make those over here. One. And then I'm going to make schematics for all the leaves. Oh, I think also, I guess other people, I will post this on YouTube so people will see it. Something I want to correct in my master class is, well, two things actually. First of all, it's F3 plus H, not FN, because that's just dumb. That was my bad. To be able to see IDs over the blocks, like 38.0 and whatever. So that's important to know. Also, what was I going to correct as well? Now I just forgot. Oh jeez. Let me think. Definitely had to do with my master class. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. That's good stuff. Okay. So for these smaller trees, I'm just making like gapped leaves. Oh, right, that's what I wanted to talk about. The schematic brush. Because someone made an argument about it, that being better than clipboard pasting, which I still disagree with because of a multitude of reasons. And the main reason actually that schematic brush is better than clipboard pasting or whatever, and even with the Gmask of 0, is that you can do multiples at the same time. You can do multiple schematics at the same time. So like with the copy brush, you can only do one, I'm pretty sure, at the same time. At least I only know how to do that with one schematic at a time, or one copy at a time, basically. And the schematic brush, you can do it with like an infinite amount of schematics. So, I mean, that's just something to keep in mind. So, especially for leaves, schematic brush is just basically the best thing you can use. There's really not going to be anything better. Especially if you're making custom leaves like this kind of stuff. Yeah. Let's make these a little bit more complex. A couple more too long things. Here. I want there to be some branches with like these too long parts, but not a lot. Let's go up with that one. Okay, cool. Now, also another trick I didn't really show in my masterclass is if you do use the rule of threes, you've actually used the rule of nines, especially with custom leaves, because you can just copy it, rotate 0, 90, 0, and then paste it, because the schematic brush doesn't rotate it on that axis. It only rotates it on the y-axis. And then you can also do rotate 0, 0, 90, and paste -a, and it should be up and down. Yeah. Let me go up a little higher. Do that. Paste -a, and now you have, well, 9 leaves to make schematics of. And they're all technically different because you rotated them in the way the schematic brush won't. This doesn't work for flat leaves though, like flat-leafed trees, I guess. Skim, save. Okay, we gotta come up with a name. Alright, so I guess this is basically just like an oak tree forest. Let's just call it Oak Leaf 1. Should work. Alright, and then we'll just call all these oak. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to call those Oak Leaf 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to call those small Oak Leaf 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever. So, first thing, let me just go ahead and replace that schematic with this one. Copy. Skim Oak Leaf 1. Okay. Now, let me copy all of these. Do the same rotations I just did with those leaves over there. Wait, you talk English while the title is in Spanish. Why is... What? The title is in Spanish? How is the title in Spanish? I don't... see how that's true. Maybe you have a translator on because I didn't write it in Spanish. Definitely nothing that I've done to make it in Spanish. Okay, I think I had it selected, right? Maybe. Rotate 0, 90, 0, paste -a. Yep. And rotate 0, 0, 90. And paste -a. Okay. Now let's make the rest of the schematics. So I only have this one. Let me make a sign for it so I don't forget the name. Oak Leaf 1, done. Okay, and let's go from there. Okay, copy Oak Leaf 2. This one. Those 2. Oak Leaf 3. Leaf 4. Copy 4. Copy 5. Copy 6. Okay, what did... Nope, I thought my masterclass... Oh! You thought my masterclass was in Spanish. And also, it's not the masterclass. I need to change that name of the thing. I didn't do that. Trees and plants. Let's just do build in a forest. In Minecraft. There. Buildin with a dash. Update. There. Halfway through the stream. It's fine. You know. Okay, I saved 6, so let's save 7, 8, 9. And then we can plop them on trees. 7. 8. Copy 8. And last but not least, copy 9. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, my man. 720p is probably as good as it's gonna get. I think I should have it outputting at like 1080, but if it's not doing that at the moment, I don't know how to fix it midstream. So it's as good as it's gonna get for today. So yeah, but shouldn't be too bad. So now let me go ahead and do the rest of the stuffs here. Copy. So these ones, I'm just gonna call them SM oak 1. Actually, yeah, that works because they're different names. Okay. So let me reselect it just to be sure here. Copy. And then skim save. SM. Nice. Okay. And then let's do that with the rest. Copy 2. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Copy 3. And where's the... Oh, right. Copy 4. Oops. Jeez, I'm flying too fast. Okay. Copy 4. 4. Copy 5. Copy 6. Copying is very important when you're making the whatever schematics. Is Imagine Dragons Believer? Feels like it's 1440. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll probably update that when I move because I'll be updating my internet and stuff. So hopefully the streams will be higher quality then too, and that should be coming up pretty soon, actually. 'Tis almost time for that to start happening. 7. Yeah. 8. Copy 8, and last but not least again, 9. Okay. Now the fun part. Schematics is never fun to make. Let me get some shovels. Let's get another gold shovel or something there. That'll work. Okay. 10. First things first, let me replace all these logs with the correct ones. What? Sir, Imagine Dragons Believer? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. A portfolio is a portfolio. Oh, I see. Replace 17 with simplex. We're gonna do a small one for this. The bug. Okay, let's 17, 12, 17. I think it's 15 for the whatever. Yeah, that one. The other log in the jungle. Yeah. I think for these I might actually want to make roots. Yeah, nah. We'll skip it. We'll leave the roots out for now. Okay. So, I do, though, want to stack these first because I want there to be a leafless version before I make the leafed version. Just be safe. Stack. Bam. Okay. Some good practice to make copies of your stuff. Non-pt//chbr. Okay, so oak, leaf, and then star, star. And it's probably only going to need to go up like 1 or 2 blocks every time. So let's just do that for now. Yeah. Okay, so these are the normal leaves. Normal. And then the other ones will be the other. So it should be just kind of randomly rotating through all the schematics. As you can see, it's 6, 6, 7, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, 7. Yeah. No way for me to tell which one is going to paste, which is actually better because you want your trees to be random, and it just works. It's good stuff. And then we can create schematics of the trees and easily plop them into the terrain that we're going to make here. That hasn't been even a thunk yet. Well, it has been a thunk, but I think I'm going to do like a spot around it to kind of just focus in on the middle maybe. Or do like high mountains in the edges. Or just make it kind of flat. I think that might be kind of cool actually, just kind of flatter, but not necessarily too flat. I still want rocks and stuff in there. And yeah, and I'm also going to have to make rocks. Don't want to forget the rocks, along with some more plants. Need some variation in there. We only have 2 different types of plants right now, trees and small trees. Basically. So, not much to go off at the moment. But yeah, these trees are definitely looking pretty good. Looking like trees, I'd say. Nothing too difficult to make. Yeah, I think I like to make the plants first just to make the terrain a little easier to plan out. If you know what plants are going in it, you can make the terrain blend with the plants rather than the other way around. Definitely works better for forests. Probably not much else. Okay. And let's do the same thing, only with SM. Bam. Okay, it's a good little bush sort of thing. Definitely an easy way to make a bush. Nope, undo. Those 2 are basically going to be the same plant. Let's move this one over. Alright, let's just move it 10. Just move it in the air. Get it out of the way of that one. That should work. Oops. Undo. I don't know why rotate brush just stays on it, even if you do none. It's kind of a problem, actually. The wooden shovel. I've put rotate brush on there once, and now it's there forever, I guess. So that's cool. Nice. Nice. Just kind of click a few times and hope the leaves look okay. Nope, that doesn't look very good. Undo. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. You know what? I don't like a lot of those. That shape there kind of looked weird. flat and awkward. That's what I thought. That's better. Okay, that's plenty of bushes. Alright, let's make schematics of all of these. Maybe add in some mixture of leaves into these trees here. Alright. And I'll worry about making the schematics once I've made the train. Because train's more fun than making schematics. Alright. Yeah, let's do some train. So, I want it to be kind of flat, but I don't want it to be too flat. I want there to be some interestingness to it at the same time. So let me go ahead and put these away for now. Let me get myself some voxel. Okay. BEB lift. I think, so what I'm going to actually do first is con, and we're going to make convex selection, because that's what we do. And I'm just going to kind of fly up with some altitude and just kind of fly around here. And I should be able to sort of just connect it. Or let's just see what happens when we set one. Yep, that's basically where I wanted it, except I need it to also be on the ground. So let me go back around and do like this on the edges here. Maybe it'll blend into the ground if I do this. I'm not actually 100% sure if this selection is going to work right, but there's only one way to find out. Okay. Is that one? Alright, did it fill it up? Yeah, nice. Okay. Cool. So that's basically how much height I want on it. That's really easy to do. So let's get ourselves BEB lift and go ahead and do some brush size 10 to start out with here. Let me move these. Leaves here. Cut. Oh, whoops. Cut cuboid. Gotta do that again. Okay, cut. And let's put it over here. Just want to say, okay, good enough. Just need to remember. Alright, I'm just going to kind of go over this. Let's go over the sides here, kind of blend this in a little better. Okay, and then if we're going to make a cylinder into it, we can always just kind of go towards the center and kind of replace everything with air outside of that. It should do the trick. Alright, so I think what I want here, what would look pretty good maybe, sort of follow this trend, but do want a little more mountain-esque kind of happening once we get up here. Kind of blend this in here. Maybe get this a little more rock up here. Those are things you can do after high school. Okay, gonna need to get a smaller brush size here pretty soon. But I definitely want to blend pretty much all of it before I do that. Just kind of go over all of it. Choose to get a job. Yes, that's probably something you should do after high school. Okay, let's do B5 actually. I think would be better. Just half it. Okay. Also, I think the time-lapse thing for my big stream build is probably not going to happen because there's too many things and my computer didn't save them all, I can view like the last 4 streams and then it deleted all the other stuff. So kind of sucks. I don't have any of the actual like terraforming streams basically, which is really crappy because that's like the most exciting part. Okay, let's have like some stuff going on there maybe. Rock here, more rock here. Some more rocks up here. Okay. Let's go B2 and let's give these some more sharp edges here. So it looks like it's kind of going over the terrain right here. Down into it. Nice. Okay, give this rock a little more an edge. Give it an edge in the fight against rock kind. Alright, no, that was pretty bad. B-E-B, smooth. And let's do B, let's do 20. Whoa, not 209. B just 20. Okay, that's better. Alright, let's just kind of go over it nicely. Just really want this part to be really smooth here. This flat area. It's going to be a lot of coloring to make this look really good here. But I think that's actually a pretty good start. Alright. Let's select this and do some depth coloring first. My mouse is being dumb. Cool. That's better. Okay. Replace between don't actually remember. Okay. Let's do... Well, I guess I don't want the grass to go above 55%, or 55 degrees, I mean. So, no matter what, we're not going to go above that. So between 0 degrees and... you know what, let me go ahead and Gmask 1 first. Replace between 0 degrees and let's do... Probably like 30 or 35 would be fine. 33. 1/3 degrees with 2. Let's just do actual grass and see what it looks like right now. Okay, let's undo that. Let's do 23 degrees. Yeah, that's better. And then we need to get a brush. Let's get another tool here. This will work. Let's see, our BR sphere 2. Just mask 1. Let's do. Just kind of go up and around here and just flub up the terrain a bunch here. Go back and forth here and this. See what happens. Okay, I want there to be a lot of grass on this, so it actually has to be pretty full. Okay, but I want there to also be depth and stuff. So place between 0 degrees and 43 degrees with 159, 130. Let's see what that looks like. Cool. Yeah, that'll work for now. Replace it later. What I want to do now, replace 1 with hashtag simplex 5 1 comma 1 3 comma 1 1. Should do the trick for now. Just use 3 different ones so that I can. Yeah, that definitely looks nice. Okay. Now let's replace this with a better color. 5. Do 1.5 instead. That's better. Much better. No purple. Okay, nice. And we got ourselves some rocks. Let's make this 10 actually and see what it looks like. Just want there to be more blob. Yeah, that's better. Let's even go maybe 8. Yeah, that's pretty chill. Okay. I like it. Alright, let's replace, or let's turn the Gmask off. Replace 159 with 25. Let's try doing the simplex for this too, just see what it looks like. Let's do a small one, so 4. And then I'm gonna do 251, 13, and 252, 13. Okay. Oh no. It's gotta be a huge simplex if I'm gonna do that, otherwise it's gonna look like camouflage. Let's do like 20. Oh, that's not bad actually. Kind of what I was going for. Maybe I could do a little bit less. Like, I also need something that blends better with that other block. So let me, right now I'm using this color and that color. Ooh, yeah, that might be better. Let's do 1595 with it instead. 9, and let's make this 15. Ooh, yeah, that's better. Blends a lot better with it. Okay, and then let's do. Don't know if that would work. Let's replace, actually, yeah, you know what? Gmask 0, or no, sorry, 2. Replace between 0 degrees and, usually, I mean, we only went up to like 33, so 22 should, or no, maybe even 15. I am slightly moist. Good to know. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Moinquaft Lover. Boy. What a name. Alright, 0 degrees and 15 degrees. Let's do 2. Actually, you know what? Let's just replace it with 3. Oh, what? What happened here? Let's try reselecting maybe then. Java exception error. Error. Okay. Cool. Oh, I like how that looks over here actually. Looks really good. It's a good simplex to use, guys. Easy bricks. Okay. Let me do That again. Replace 2 between 0 degrees and 15 degrees with 3. That's what I want to do. Okay, Gmask 2, replace between 0 degrees and 15 degrees with 3. I got to type a minute. Whoops, that's 4. That's fine. Undo. Anyway, because we need it to be like 7 degrees. Let's try like the lowest degree we can here. 0 and 1 degree. Okay, that's not gonna look any different. Understood. Okay. Maybe I can do... I'm trying to think of a good way to do this and add dirt easily, but it's not gonna work. We're just gonna do it with the brush again. So CHBR. No, not schematic brush. BR sphere. Let's do soul stones. So I think it's like 82. No, you know what? Let's just do 3 for now. That'll work. And we'll just do the small one. Or mask 2, 159, 5. Let's just do those. I don't want to mask the other block, I think. Just 159, 5. Wait, what? What is this block then? Could have swore it was... Yeah. Why didn't that work? Why isn't it going over it? BR sphere. No, let's just do none real quick. BR sphere 3, 2, mask 159, 5, 2. Why isn't it going over it? Oh, do I still have the G mask on? Yep, that would be it. Okay, cool. Another splotch right here, maybe. A couple splotches over here. Right there. Right here, maybe. Okay, just kind of put it randomly, but not too randomly. I want it to be like in little holes and stuff in the ground here. Try to find where dirt would actually kind of build up, maybe. Definitely feel like it would in this open area, but we're going to put a lot of stuff there, so we don't need to worry too much. A lot of plants and such. That's the whole point of it being open. Some dirt here, maybe. Maybe some build up here. Maybe some more down here. That'll do the trick. Nice. Okay, I like that. Now, Gmask 3, replace between 0 degrees and 15. Let's just do 1 because it's not going to matter. With, I think it's 82? Nope, not 82. It's something. 88 for soul sand. 88. You know what? Let's undo that. Let's just do replace 3 with the simplex, and that might be better. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first, and then see what it replaced here. See what it looks like. Okay, what's the majority of it? Let's do replace 88 with hashtag simplex 88 or 5. Let's do 4. 88, 3. Okay, and that should blend it in without me having to do much here. Gmask. Yep. Let's do 5. Yeah, cool. That'll work better. And we'll just kind of, this looks like a T, so I'm gonna fix that. Do that there. Cool. Works for me. Let's see if anything else looks awkward, and it seems we're fine. Okay, nice. Good way of making dirt. Now let's make some schematics for my trees here, and let's see what other kind of plants we can put in this here. Definitely like this kind of stuff here, but I don't want to put like a crazy amount of it. Let's see what an actual forest looks like here. So we got my main trees here. I could put some pine trees in there too. That might look good. Could make a couple of those to plop in there. Just a couple of smaller ones, nothing bigger than the actual tree itself here. Let's get rid of that. Don't need voxel right now. Okay. Get rid of these. Okay. Make one pine tree. Or make 3 pine trees, I think. That should be enough. There. A little bit of a bend on this one, a little taller. And then this one can be, it's tall, but more straight up and down. Cool. Now, we need branches. I think I'm just going to do the classic down branches. Don't want to do anything fancy with these trees, at least for the branches. The leaves, maybe we can like plop them up or something. Frump them up or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, going for almost an hour here. Probably finish up this before I finish the stream. Probably. Should be able to anyway. Okay, yeah, that tree will work. Let's make another pine. Get some low branches and some high branches. Let's do that instead there. Yeah, that'll work. And not really gonna need to do much with this one. I'll just kind of give myself some outlines for the leaves here. And let's use the spruce ones this time. Just gonna kind of make the branches with this here. Okay, I'll just do that on there. And let's do like that or something there. Yeah. Alright. Nice. I like that. Pretty simple little pine tree there. Okay. So yeah, this is actually something I talked about in my masterclass with the smaller leaves here. These leaves, there's a point, I guess, on the tree, or in Minecraft especially because it's made out of cubes, there's a point where you just kind of have to accept that the leaves will also be the branches, but there's a fine line when that happens, I guess. and it's kind of hard. That's really the hardest part of pine trees, I would say, is just kind of figuring out where that middle ground is, where you can no longer make the leaves with branches, I guess. You have to just make the leaves into the branches. But yeah, so just something to keep in mind when you're making trees in general, really, is there's a point where the leaves will look somewhat like the branches, even if you didn't intend that to happen. It's just how these work. Gonna do my best to cover this up here in a good manner, maybe. Kind of put some fluff down there. Don't want to forget the bottom of the branches, those are also important to put leaves on. Let's just go that out of that. Okay, oops, actually, let's put that there, do that instead. Nice. Put a branch here with the leaves. And then maybe also put a branch here with leaves. Okay. I like it. Those will work. Some pretty simple pine trees, but not meant to be complex, just need to fit in there. Okay, I think we have enough plants now. Maybe. So let me go ahead and figure out how I'm going to schematify these. So I think I want basically these three trees to be together, the three bigger trees here. So let me remove this cut and plop it over here. Okay, so these three are going to be the bigger ones. So let me get a sign so I can start figuring out what I'm going to call these things. So this will be tree, actually let's forest, tree, and then, well, this will just be like the generic one, so I think we'll just call it forest tree, and we'll call it 1. Yeah, so I think I already technically copied it. I just need to do skim, save for 1. Did I put 2 trees? Yeah, 2 T's. 2 trees, 2 T's, 2 toes. Okay, I'm done. Let me go ahead and get my leaf schematic brush here and kind of plop them on the ones that don't have it here. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm not going to do that, so that I can do that later. And perhaps maybe do that better. Okay. Don't actually know if I copied that right, so let's try that again. Okay, let's not go too far over the branches there. Copy 2 and 3. Okay, and basically I'm kind of splitting these up based off size so that they can rotate randomly through their sizes, and I can adjust that easier. Hopefully this will go by pretty quickly once I've made all the schematics here, because it's basically just clicking. Just aim and click. So all of these can probably be on the same schematic except for like these 2 maybe. So the 2 there. But we'll see. The same schematic names. Sorry. Okay, let's call this one copy. Okay, so we called these first tree, so like forest. Let's call this S forest tree, so smaller. S. Okay, done. Copy. And then we just need to add a S in front of this. Cool. And these ones. 2 and 3. Copy. Okay. I'm not gonna put any dead ones in there now. For now, I think though. Actually, seems a little much at the moment. Okay, those 3. So now let me just. I didn't actually really finish these leaves, did I? Yeah. Now it's finished. Okay, so let me replace these logs here too. Before I schematify it. Replace 17, 3. Okay, and then I'm going to need to name these 2 different things, so just pine and then small pine. Pine 1. Okay, so copy. Oops, gosh dang it. Skim, save, pine 1. And this will be pine 2. And we can always make more pines if we have to as well, and really any of the trees. Copy 2. Okay, and then this one is going to be small, or just S, forest pine. Copy, and let's put an S. Pine 1. Done. Okay. Cool. Let's make the bushes schematics, and then I think we're done. Schematics, hopefully. Okay, and this song's kind of annoying. Okay, so yeah, there's that one. Yeah, sure. Why not, my friend? Copy. So let's call this one first bush, and we'll do this one as just 1. Yeah. Skim, save, first bush 1. Okay, why did the music stop? Oh, maybe it's starting over the playlist that I played. Probably. Let's just do a different playlist. Shuffle! Okay. Cool. First bush 1 saved. Okay, so the bigger ones definitely just need to be forest bush, so these... I'm gonna skip those 2 and make those small, just to make my life easier. Bush 2. Okay. That one can also be a forest bush. I think it's big enough. Copy. Forest bush 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then those other 3 will be the small. Copy. 4. Okay. So copy. 1. So it's a small. No, I don't memorize them. Let's see, small. That's why I'm writing it down. 1. And at least I sort of remember what I've called things before, at least. I don't just kind of go in there not knowing. So, not really. Okay. That might answer his question for him. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these 2 leaves here. Ground there. Copy this one now. Copy, skim, save 2. And that's 1, 2, and here we go, 3. Copy. And 3. Okay. Now, the fun part. Whoops. Let me get rid of this crap. You know what, we'll use a different shovel or different tools because it'll probably be easier that way. So let's go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Sure. Okay. So now we need all of the schematic brushes for all of the things we just made. So we need the small trees. So FRST tree, and then we can do star at star star. Probably like 15. Yep. Let's do up 12. Okay. And then we just need to add an S, and we could probably do less up because it's meant to be smaller for a reason. Oh no, my goodness. The spinning wheel of death. Why though? Okay, whatever. I don't know what's happening there. 7. We could probably do more than 7. Let's do 10. 10 will work. Okay. Cool. Now we need small bushes and big bushes. So let's do bush. And this probably only needs to go up like 3 or 4 maybe every time. Yep, cool. Do, and then get rid of the S. Probably go up, whoops, like 5 or 6. Let's put 7. Yeah, nice, 7. Do. Okay. And then I need the last 2 of these, so the pines. Forest pine. Star at, and that's probably 7. Nope. Undo. 10, 12, maybe. Nope, 12 is too much. 11. Let's just do 10. Okay, and then small needs to be like 5, 6. That'll work. Okay. Let's make it 7 just to be perfect. Alright. Let's start out with the big trees, yeah? Okay. So where do I definitely want big trees? This is the question here. We're going to be looking at it from over here, so definitely want a couple there. I think I want a smaller tree up here. In that part there. Oh, whoops. Let's see if we can like plop it in there. Yeah, there we go. I just kind of maybe follow like trends here of the land and see if that kind of makes the trees look pretty natural. It's usually probably what trees do here is just kind of follow the flow of the land, right? Why would it not? We'll leave that one. Okay, let's add some more other stuff here. Rule of 3s is that you put 2 close to each other and 1 far. Okay. Learn that in some YouTube video as well. But yeah, if you guys are gonna put like 2 or 3 things in a thing, you put 2 close and then 1 far. That much I know makes it looks just nice in general. Yeah, let's use some bigger bushes now. Between these here, kind of just fill in spots that are empty here with these bigger bushes. Don't want to do too crazy amount of these though. I don't want those to be more rare. Just have them in spots that make sense here. Okay, let's put a few more trees around in this open area here. Because it is a forest after all. Could probably make some bigger trees to put in here too. Mix in, maybe. Because this right now has some variation in size, or quite a variation in size, but it's not really that much at the moment, so just kind of, there'll be a lot more coming. Okay. So I want there to be spots where it's like just bushes, like 100%, like all bushes, like just all over the place. Like this here. Do like bush farm areas here, like there, and maybe like over here, just to have like areas where there's just too many bushes to like even walk through, basically, because that does happen a lot in forests. I know. And this is really the part where all this stuff matters. Now I can start maybe doing some of this fixing here if anything's floating. If I see it immediately, I will fix it. Probably going to end up replacing these logs with another simplex anyway, so just to make it more random and stuff. Not too worried about that. Replacing the blocks and stuff under them, essentially here. Just for it to be random. Just do that with that this time. Same there. Okay. Nice. This is sort of floating, we'll just do that there. There's always another way. Okay, now let's put some pines in there because we haven't done any of those yet. Just kind of mix them in there. Do want them to be a little more rare, kind of smaller ones down here. Let's put the more smaller ones down here than anything. And then just kind of increase the number of bigger ones up here as we get up to the taller spots. So ideally I'd want to make like 100,000 more trees and stuff, but you know, nobody got time for that. I'm making a forest today. I've made all of these plants today, just in this stream. Everything you see in front of you I've made except for that floating junk over there. So yeah, I made all these plants so that I could make a forest, and it's turning out okay so far, I'd say. But it's forest time. Alright, let me add some more bushes. I think that's gonna be need more bush areas, like one down here maybe. Where'd my other hoe go? I lost my hoe! And my diamond one, that's the most important one. Don't forget your diamond hose. Oops, there we go. So yeah, just kinda, whoops, that's not what I meant to face there, but that's fine. I just want a lot of bushes right here, I think. And then, dang it, I got rid of my golden, oh again. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's got my tall bushes, I need that. Alright. This one probably pasted in the air. Oh wait, no it didn't. Wow, okay. Cool. Yeah, that's the only real problem with schematic brush, is that stuff is bound to paste in the air eventually. Yeah, I did do my masterclass. You guys can check it out on YouTube. It's all there. It's on my YouTube. I think I am going to give it to them as well to put on their YouTube, because it's not actually in the folder, I guess, or they didn't link it or whatever. I don't know, or I need to tell them to. But yeah, It's definitely still on YouTube if you want to check it out. A lot of good stuff in there, I'd say. At least I think so. Worth a gander. Okay. Got a lot of bushes right now. Okay, so now let me do a couple commands here on this terrain, see what it looks like. See what we got so far. What happened to my sword? Okay, so first things first, let's make sure there's grass over it and stuff. So we want flowers and grass and all that jazz. And I think there's a couple of things I'm going to do this. So, replace, or actually, I want to gmask 0 first. Gmask 0, because I don't want it to replace anything that's already on grass or whatever, if it didn't turn it into whatever, something other than grass. Okay, so I only want it to affect air. Let's do, you need to get a bunch of IDs here. So I need grass, 31.1 and 31.2 for ferns. We'll use both of those. And then we'll also use 175, and we'll just kind of 2, 3, and 4. I think would be great. Okay. Replace above 2 with. I'm going to see if this works, because this is going to be really interesting. Hashtag simplex 2. No. 10. 10 should be sufficient, perhaps. 2, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Let's do all the IDs. 31.1, comma 31.2, comma 175.5. No, 4, 175.3, 175.2, and 175.1. Oof. That is a lot. Let's see what it looks like. Wow! I think I need to add some 0 in there as well. Actually, you know what? Let's make 0 the first number, so that it takes priority over everything else. Let's see what that looks like it's doing. Wow, that is super interesting, actually. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that was not exactly what I was going for, but it's very interesting looking. I kind of want to keep it just to have it and make like a copy now, because I think this looks pretty good. Did you do... I think I'm gonna get back into building again, LOL. Hey, thank you. That's good to know. I'm glad it inspired you. Yeah, it's really not hard to make this. I did this in an hour, basically. An hour and a half, I guess. But yeah, I think it's pretty good forest, actually, now. Pretty solid. Kind of want to make a copy here. I'm gonna stack it, I think. We'll just get rid of whatever the heck that is. Stack. Because whatever's over here does not matter. Oops, gmask. Stack. Okay. This should have gotten rid of this. Maybe, I didn't select it high enough there. So then I can just select this. Okay. Cut. Okay. Got rid of it. Cool. Now with this one, I think I'm actually just gonna like replace some of it with 0 instead of trying to go crazy with it. So this might take a little bit here of effort, but that's okay, because I want it to look good. Yeah, look at that tree that I fledged up. It's fine. So let's do replace 31.1, comma 31.2 with 0, comma 31.1, comma 31.2. And let's do 20%, so 20 and 40, and then 60%, 0. So not quite half and half. Okay, and let's basically do that with almost every one of the ones we did. So I also need to do 175, 5, 175, 175. Okay, and then 4 and 5, 4, or 3 and 4, I mean. Whoops. I don't think I put 2, 3. And that did not quite go as I wanted it to. Undo. Okay, let's do this one again. Okay, and then 175, 1, 175, 2, 175, 175. Okay. Nice. Making it a little bit more natural. And then place 175, 2. Let's do 3 and 4, I guess, because I think I did also 3 and 4. 4. Oh, geez. Dang it. Gotta type it again. 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Now, replace above 175, 3 with, I think this is 3 anyway. 4, no, with 8 then. I think replace above 175, 4 with 175, 8. Yep, nice. Okay. And then above 175.3 with 7. And probably not, that's not right. Let's try 6. Nope. Undo. 8, 9. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay. And then the grass is 2, so that's probably going to be like 10 and I guess 2, because that for some reason makes sense to the computer. Okay, I guess they go in opposite directions. I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but it does. Wow, that's a lot of plants. Okay, let's replace, actually, what is this? 1751. 5, 1, and 0. Hey, look, it's Nexus. Okay, and then we'll probably, actually let's do it one more time, then replace above 751, 175. I guess this would be 11. Yeah, nice. Can't believe I got that right. Alright. I think that looks pretty solid, actually. Got a nice little forest demo build here. You can walk through it, and you got a nice little atmospheric forest. Definitely just like the hills that you can walk through, like at least up here in New Mexico. There's some places like this that look like this, forest areas, kind of open forest. I really like it. I think it looks very natural, actually. Very good atmosphere. Yeah. So I guess I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Definitely gonna render this and put it on Sketchfab for you guys. I'll probably have a free download, so all 4 of you that are watching now know that. And you guys will definitely have access to all the trees and stuff. I'll put that in the download. Yeah. And I think that's where I'll end it. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. You know how all the buttons work, I'm sure. Alrighty then. Let me do that. Peace.